Oh, you don't? You get invited. Oh, all right. I gotta pay Jeff off to get an invite. Okay, got it.
Just gotta keep buying stuff on Amazon.
I mean, I couldn't tell you the last time I walked into like a Walmart and bought something. You know, I opened 2 Amazon packages yesterday, so I bought that new security camera and some more like powdered Gatorade stuff. So that was two different orders, 2 different packages. So yeah, we're keeping Amazon in business, like, you know, my street at least. They are definitely keeping old Jeff, keeping his yacht going, you know? I paid for like a foot worth of diesel, you know? You're welcome, Jeff. You should be grateful for all that diesel fuel. You betcha. All right, let's go get, we have enough I think we have enough. We have 34,000. That should be enough to send the truck right away. Let's go ahead and get it going. I think rotating this field like we just did is going to help a lot because we don't have to climb that hill over there full anymore. So that should be pretty nice for the stuff, actually. Keeping old Jeffrey's yacht going. I mean, if it weren't for me, chat, he wouldn't be able to go that 1 foot, you know? Investors in Blue Origin too. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't get any shares from it. It's kind of lame, you know? I must have missed that by like a smidge bit, and he's set to go when he's full, so. Yeah. That's okay. Investors in Blue Origin. I don't know if I would want, I mean, like $5 I would invest, you know? What does $5 get me? You know, that was like the, what was it? Like some of the different cryptos. I'm not going to like call out one, but like I was thinking about like investing in one of the cryptos back in the day. And I was like, it's $20, you know, like if I invest even $100, like there's worse ways I could waste $100, you know, if it like crashed and burned. There's far worse ways to burn $100. But can you imagine if you had $100 in Bitcoin when Bitcoin first came out? Like, you would be so rich now that you wouldn't even know what to do with all your money. Like, it would be insane. But yeah, you would have more money than you knew what to do with, and anybody around you knew what to do with, and your future kids would know what to do with, and then some. That'd be crazy. All right, how far is Buddy gonna back up across this field right now? Because, Buddy, we got stuff to do. We can't have you backing all the way across the field right now. That's not how this works, man. Come on. The oil or gathering chains. Wow. Sam. All right. Well, Buddy, go. I bet you that other guy's going to do the same thing over there, isn't he? He's probably going to want to back up, too. I definitely do not want him to back up all the way across the field, so. Almost done. We got 3 more passes over here. Yeah, we're not far from being done here. We'll just help him out. We're not even going to give him the chance to back up or do nothing weird. We'll just help him get going here. Because honestly, at this point in this harvest on these shorter roads, we definitely don't need 2 grain carts. Now, having the capacity is nice, but again, we don't even need that, I don't think, anymore. All right, where you go? All right. You know, chat earlier, Mr. Wonderful cut his grass, but it didn't seem that loud. He must not have actually cut all of his grass or something. It's kind of odd. And you know, it's Tuesday. I'm surprised I haven't seen Buddy drive down the street yet on the zero turn. But don't worry, the mosquito fogger, he'll be out tonight, every Tuesday. Which is really dumb in my opinion. Hear me out, chat. I don't know about y'all, but our trash gets picked up tomorrow. Trash and recycling. And trash comes pretty early in the morning, and it's very common, at least on my street, everybody calls it's trash night. So on Tuesdays, you take the trash out of your house, which you know, on a regular basis anyway, and then you take it down to the street, right? And that way it's just down there. The truck comes at 6 o'clock in the morning or whatever. You don't have to get up early. It's already there. So a lot of people in the neighborhood, because we're not the only ones, but, you know, especially right now with it being so hot, you wait till around sundown or maybe a little after to take your trash down to the street. Well, the stupid mosquito fogger comes by right at the same time when you're trying to take your trash down. And it's like, I would think, to be considerate, they would just go to like the other side of town on Tuesday nights. Cause like not all of our town gets picked up on a Wednesday, right? Just go somewhere else. And then like do our part of town a different night, you know? But hey, that's just common sense. I don't. It makes sense to me. I don't know. But that's okay. What is this pattern that this thing is doing here? What? We're gonna do a pass, then we're gonna take a left, do a pass, then we're gonna come back and then finish over there. There's almost no way these combines don't collide. I'm gonna let it play out because this is gonna be interesting to watch, but well, actually, they probably won't. They might collide. That's interesting. And that whole mosquito fogger thing, I think it's a bunch of like baloney because you're killing mosquitoes on pavement. Is that what you're doing? Like, there's no way that spray's getting into like, you know, our backyard or somebody's backyard where there potentially is standing water and, you know, whatever. We don't have any, but you know, like it kind of seems silly to me, to be honest. The whole thing. This is where they collide, by the way, right here. All right. But yeah, I don't care for that mosquito fogger thing. I think it's a bunch of BS. Personally. Oh yeah. This is so weird. This pattern is strange. Come on, buddy, go. Go, Gadget. Alright, when we were kids, we would hear that mosquito fogger in the neighborhood, and it's like, alright, we gotta run for the house here in a minute. As soon as he turns on the street, everybody's taking off for their house. Is the way it used to be anyway. You don't want to be caught out in that mosquito fog. Thank you. I don't know what chemicals they were, but I never wanted to be caught out in that stuff. What the heck is going on here? Why is my... The corn header is on. Okay, there we go, finally. The corn header was on, the combine, like, wasn't. It's awkward. Alright, where are the tippers? One's here. The other two are on their way back. I know if I send the combines, they are definitely going to collide with everybody. Actually. Yeah, we're going to switch this, I guess. That's what we're going to do. We're going to switch to green beans. Chat thoughts? Problem is we can't use our auger wagons, but that's okay. Make it work. Alright, so we're just going to park those for right there for now. We got to get all of our wagons turned around the other way because they're just going to collide, so might as well just wait for them to come here. They're on their way after all. Alright, so we can put our truck on hauling corn, although really it's only a couple loads with the truck. Truck on hauling corn to the dryer to finish that contract. And then we can put our tippers on just like to empty the combines. You betcha. Right. Oh, buddy. Getting bullied, y'all. Getting bullied. Alright, where are they at? One's at the biogas, and the tractor's at field 13. Okay. So they'll be here in a minute. That's fine. Alright. Green beans, y'all. Green beans. Yeah, I don't know, Big L. I don't know, like, yeah, what chemical they're putting out. Like, is it actually, you know, the guy is nice enough, at least, you know, if you're outside, he'll like, you know, if I'm in my front yard, he'll turn the fogger off for like, you know, 100 feet in front of my house or something. So it's like, well, that's nice, but you know, my mom tells stories because she grew up like in South St. Louis County. Mom used to tell stories of like the mosquito fogger would come and they would run outside and play in the fog. Maybe why she had so many health issues, I don't know. She also told us stories about playing with mercury when she was a kid. So, you know, might have contributed to something later in life. I don't know. She did have a ton of medical problems, so I'm not sure, but yeah. Playing with mercury and playing in the mosquito fog, like, probably not good for you. Especially back then with the mosquito fog. Who knows what they were spraying back then? You know, allegedly these days it's probably safer, but just not a good idea to eat a bunch of chemical, you know, in general. Probably back then it was DDT, yeah. That really wouldn't surprise me much, honestly. They still turn in and go down that road, didn't they? That's awkward. I don't want them to... When we buy this farm, we're going to be gutting this auto drive through here. Because it's a little awkward right now. And it's really awkward now because they're going to have a head-on collision. Oh, no. Look at this scoot guy just leaving me all that. Okay. Okay, bye. You gonna fix those two?
Yeah, that's why I was leaving you.
Oh, okay. Appreciate it. All right, there is a truck here somewhere, Chad. He's working his way here. Making my way downtown, walking fast. We have so much. What happened over there? I don't know what happened in that field, the cotton field, but bad things happened.
I mean, we're already at 18% though.
Yeah, fair play, but there's I don't huge skipper in there for some reason. Not sure what's going on there, but that's all right. It's all good. All right, I really need this truck to like drive here already. He's on his way, but you know, it's taking his sweet time to get here. Although it is better going around the field counterclockwise now, so it doesn't have to climb. Yeah. So many customizations we can do on this map, but I'm already like thinking of all of them. Oh man, and not really with plowing too many fields together. Maybe a couple, take out just a couple tree lines, nothing crazy. I don't want to like take out all the trees or anything like that. Y'all know how I feel about trees in this game. You need trees actually, so because if you can't see past the trees, the game doesn't have to load it. You betcha. Yep, Big Al, we are back on Alma. We picked up our save from before Judas Plains. That's what we did, Big Al. Okay, so we want this guy to haul Kern. And we actually want him to fill up there and haul to the dryer. Now, if there's extra corn, it doesn't really matter if he hauls it, because that's where the corn is going to go anyway, is to our dryer. So he'll finish the contract, and then that's, you know, that's fine, right? Finish the contract, and he can just keep hauling corn if we have corn, which we really won't have corn for now, but it's okay. And then this guy's gonna get switched over to hauling green beans. I think that's what we're gonna switch to harvesting for a little bit here. Buddy, sorry, excuse me, pardon me. Bad. Alright, so to do the green beans, we are gonna need this other tipper. We're gonna need every tipper we can find. And honestly, I don't know if we'll be able to keep up with both combines if we put both on green beans. Not sure about that. Without running the truck in the field, I'd rather not do that. So. Rather not. Alright, so there. And of course, the only place we can store green beans is at the train, by the way. Oh, I'm not going to use this tractor. I don't know why I just set that auto drive up. I have a faster tractor that we can use. All right. Interesting fire. Interesting fire. Okay. We've used some of that stuff at the farm before. Oh, man. We have used some of that. I'll tell you what, Chad, our pumpkins they're looking pretty ratty right now. To be honest. Looking pretty darn ratty right now. Okay. Thank you for the copy pasta there. fire. Where is our... Might be a problem, actually. We'll help that out, because I think this cotton is going to be just in that way of that one. Much better. This guy. Need this guy, too. Alright, there... You know, didn't I see something on sale before? $16,000. That holds up to 28,000 liters. That wouldn't be a bad thing to have, would it? I know it tips up, so we couldn't use it for like TMR, but I could see it. I really could. I could see using it, chat.
The whole green beans?
Oh, yes. Sure do. Ooh, hold on. The main color's got to be that. This has to be that. Ooh, that's a lot of yellow then for the... Hold on. I'm going to get this just right. There we go. We can't do the rims on this one? That's dumb. I want yellow rims. Why can't we do the rims? We'll do a yellow, chat. Yellow. That doesn't work at all. I'd rather have yellow rims. I mean, for 25 grand. Might as well. Goodness me. Yeah, it'll be fine. Well, yeah, one of the modes it can tip to the side. Jeff, yes. Now the question is, what tractor do we put? Where's the where'd you go with your 8R Scoot?
Had to repair it.
Had to repair it. Okay. Did you go to the shop with it? No. Maybe
Auto drive did, yeah.
Auto drive did. Okay, well, you want to auto drive that back to the shop and grab that eventually. Oh, man. All right. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome to What's Poppin'. The good news is we didn't harvest that much, so we don't really need to, like, repair the combines. So that's good. And Jeff, I don't know about you, but
You're feeling 22?
I was waiting for that, actually. No. I you know, in auto drive you can like set the tip side. I always have issues with that. So that trailer will not be used for like to feed the cows. It'll only be used for like field stuff, you know. So yeah, we've got other tips for feeding the cows, and really the cows, it's such a short run. Like, we don't need a bigger wagon for that. Anything, we could use a smaller one. So, but yeah, it'll tip to the back, tip to the side. It'll be fine for what we're doing with it right now. You know, we're gonna need something to haul those sugar beets off 9, you know? Not doing the sugar beets on 9, chat. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait on those for sure. For now, anyway. Alright. Alright, green beans it is, chat. Good old green beans. And this is gonna fill up really fast. Yeah, this is gonna fill up really fast. I don't know if the tippers are gonna be enough. Maybe for one combine. I don't know about two. May not be able to harvest with two right now, which that's fine if we have to do one. Not the end of the world, you know. The run is what's gonna kill us. How far they have to haul them, because they have to haul them all the way up to the train. We can't just yeah. Call shenanigans. All right, that's fine, Big O. I got you, Jeff. Okay. Shut it off. Interesting. I don't know. I've tried to mess with it in the past and I never could get it to work. Big Al, what you call shenanigans on the way we're harvesting this right now? Because I mean, you're not wrong. But we have a mod, you know? We have a mod. It's a mod. Oh, hey, I think he needs the offset adjusted. It's like, oh, maybe not. We're good. A little close. Scratch the paint. It's okay. It happens. Yeah, so Big Al, there's a mod in the mod hub that allows you to do peas and green beans with a regular combine. Oh, you're trying to go through there? Yeah, you can't fit through there, bud. That's not going to work very well. That's not going to work at all, actually. Huh. What if we need a secondary, need to make this a secondary route through here. I can't back up anymore. That's kind of awkward. I never realized if you sent the combines home with, well, I guess we just got our corn heads, so we haven't tried. This is bad. I'm gonna make it out of here, I swear. Here we go. All right, go tippers, go. I need those tippers.
You want to come up with the semi?
What's wrong with him?
He's just sitting at the corn dryer.
He's sitting at the corn dryer? Okay. Have I seen the game Road Kings? No. Oh, he can't pull up nearly far enough to unload. Okay. Road Kings. I'll have to look it up in a minute, Timcat. See if that'll work. Is this the first time we're trying to courseplay corn to the dryer? I guess it is. Wow, there's a lot of auto drive going on. All right. Okay. That should be set up now. Scoot. There we go. All right. I think it's the snow runner people. Really? Road Kings. Is this like a trucking? Comes out in 26. Looks like they're making a trucking sim of sorts. Oh, buddy, chill. Yeah, it's Saber and Focus. That would be the road or the, yeah. That would be the guys. Bro, why you gotta run me? This Versatile's a bully. The duels may not work very well for what we're trying to do here. That's okay. So it does kind of just look like a trucking sim, right? Oh, this was announced at Gamescom. That's like going on right now, right? Interesting. Huh. Yeah. Looks like a trucking game. Comes out next year. Interesting. It did look like they had some nice rain in that game, so you know they know how to make rain in a game, you know. That's for darn sure. Oh gosh. That's for darn sure. They definitely know how to do that, don't they? Might be half the reason I don't play Roadcraft. I don't know. There's some other reasons too. It's not just the weather, by the way. Scoot, we might actually be able to run too. I'm not sure. And I haven't even filled up one yet. I've gone around pretty far here. Not really, but like kind of. Oh man, we got a plow after this too. It's always fun. So the lime will plow, and then I don't know what we're planting out here next. No idea. Not a clue. And only the reason we did green beans, this is actually, it's kind of interesting. So this is, we're dual cropping. We had barley here and then green beans. And it's kind of a weird thing, but like it's going to work out where, you know, 2 crops same year. So that's a good thing. Instead of letting the field lay, it was either this or basically like grass or a root crop. And I feel like doing root crops today, so. Although we do have, we can buy field 9. Definitely buy field 9. But no, we're not going to buy field 9. Right? Not right now, anyway. Maybe eventually. All right, so if we look at our yield map filling in here, there's going to be a pretty good part of this field that's pretty good because it's, yeah. This is going to be a lot of green beans. Lots of green beans. What's the train building hold? 500? Or does it only hold 300? I can't remember. Either way, I think there's gonna be a lot in there. That's all that matters. Big time, Big Al. Yeah, peas and green beans. It's in the mud hub. PC and Mac only. We looked that up earlier today. Or no, that was Swather Plus, but this one is too. Yeah, it definitely makes them a lot more attractive, right? You know, like peas and green beans normally suck. Obviously it's not like the most realistic thing what I'm doing right now, but that's okay. That's fine. It's whatever. But yeah, it definitely increases their desirability as far as I'm concerned. Yep, train depot. It's the only place. Peas, green beans, root crops, unless you have mods. I mean, there's mods for all that, but without mods, that's it. Did we get that tipper without a tarp? Without a cover by chance? Is that? We could have. Oh, it looks so much better without the cover too. Yeah. Might have to customize that chat to get rid of the cover. For auto drive reasons, I like things without covers. If you're gonna use it to like run from the field in. You know what? me to, is that elaborate on what? On what? I can talk about lots of things. Would you like to know about the transmission on an Alice Chalmers Model B? I can probably talk you to tears on that. Oh god. Oh yeah, so we're running a mod. It's in the mod hub. I forget what it's called. But basically it allows us to harvest peas and green beans with a combine. And it makes them a lot more attractive to want to plant. Because, you know, the pea harvester, the green bean harvester, kind of, they're fine for what they are. But they're not great. And everybody knows it. So, yeah. The mod makes it a lot easier, a lot better. So yeah, you betcha. You betcha. I feel like we're surrounded by green right now, Jet. Yeah, green everywhere. Thanks, you hold a fair. That was a good pickup, that trailer. That's gonna help us, and that actually is maybe for my plan later on too.
Be right back.
All right, all good. Head to. Already, it sounds to me like you have a mod conflict going on. That's just me. Or whatever map you're on. The contracts are broken. Dirty Josh, what's going on? What's poppin'? Those would be my two guesses. Mod conflict or a broken map. Or contracts are broken on a map, I should say. I'm not going to say the whole map's broken, but sounds to me like there's an issue there. That's just my 3 cents. So yeah. All right. Better contracts is fine. Yeah, but it could be another mod too, conflicting with something like A mod can upset B mod, that could upset C mod, you know? Sometimes, you never know. Yeah, better contracts is stable, yeah. Or wait, better contracts? Contracts plus? I think better contracts is the broken one, isn't it? Yeah, Jeff, you're right. Yeah, try getting rid of better contracts, change it out for contracts plus. Yeah, Jeff, you're right. Gotcha, Josh, gotcha. Okay, I gotta change these tippers because they're gonna go and sit and not be able to go. They're not gonna be able to drive and haul the. Yeah, we gotta change this, chat. Okay. All right, click the switch. Give me this guy. Hang on. Come here. Hey, you feller. All right, so if we look at the way this is plumbed, okay, so I need these guys to wait on the truck weight over here. Points, the one we use for trucks. That's what we need to have it do. Yeah, that's gonna make more sense. Okay. Because otherwise, they're gonna go get stuck all the darn time, and they're not gonna do their job. So there's that. All right, because that guy shouldn't be here, sitting there full of green beans. He should be on the road. So yeah, we just changed that. Yeah. Yep. We used to use better contracts back in 22, but yeah, I believe I'm gonna go with Jeff. It's broken right now. So yeah, you betcha. I must have missed a comment, Jeff, or Big Al. I'm sorry. Oh man. Yep, this contract mod is or this contract mod, this not contract mod. Peas and green beans, that's great. It's at the shop. Computer says it's in a different gear. Oh dang. That's kind of awkward, huh? That is kind of awkward. Oh, Scoot's on the case. Here he comes. Look out, y'all. Well, I'm actually not filling up nearly as fast as I thought I was going to. We could probably run 2 harvesters, to be honest. Especially now that I just changed the way where they're going so that they're not blocking each other. Now, the only other issue is they're gonna probably get stuck on that truck. I thought the truck was sitting in there. Where'd the truck go? Okay, the truck's hauling corn. Never mind. So as long as the truck is hauling corn and not waiting for corn, we'll be okay. Eventually, we will have to fire that truck. He's at 88% on his contract, so he's got a little bit to haul yet. What happens with your save file if you change the contract mod? Nothing. Nothing should happen. Don't quote me on that, but nothing should happen. I mean, I wouldn't have a contract active when you go to change. I would either cancel or finish your contracts and then change the mod, but I don't think anything will happen if you change the mod. No. I got you, Josh. Yeah, no, that's kind of awkward, huh? That's kind of awkward. But yeah, I would say if you're gonna switch the mod, I mean, I switched the mod. I had Contract Plus on. I think it was Judith Plains. It might have been back on when we were playing Alma the first time.
No, you had better contracts on here first and then switched it because first when we restart, we only get 3 contracts at a time.
That's, yeah, okay, fair play. But I think we might have switched on Judith Plains too. Because Contracts Plus came out while we were playing. I would just make sure you don't have any active contracts and then switch it. Shouldn't do anything bad.
Refresh contracts didn't work well either.
Yeah, or like Jeff said, it's a new map, could be broke itself. I would try changing the contract mod. That's the easy thing to do. Shouldn't be that big of a deal, to be honest. All right. Chat, look how much I've harvested so far. Wow. Wow, it's so much, chat. Wow. What's happening there, Scoot? Did you go in the wrong way?
Yeah, I was going the wrong way and there was an auto draft coming the other way.
Yeah. Yep. You're still here? It's over. Get out of here. What movie? Go home. What movie? Somebody knows it. I know somebody. I know Jeff knows it. I bet Jeff knows it. Scoot, you might know it.
I'm drawing a blank here.
Oh my God. It's not. No. It's not Deadpool. Well, it is in Deadpool, but it's not originally from Deadpool. Have not watched Happy Gilmore 2. Thank you. Finally. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Whew, I thought I was going to have to, like, rage quit stream.
Oh, well, I do know that movie. I just don't know that cool.
It's at the very end when the credits are rolling and Ferris pops up. You're still here? It's over. It's like a whole spiel about, like, you know, basically the move is over. Leave, you know? That's such a good movie. God, that's such a good movie. That'd be another one for movie night because I guarantee, like, Trent's never seen it.
There's Tony, probably.
Tony, guarantee it. Tony doesn't really watch movies, in case y'all caught on to that. He's not a movie guy. That's okay. It's all good. All right, chat. We're about to let this tipper go here because I don't want him next to me when I'm trying to maneuver up here. Just saying. What's going on? Welcome in. What's poppin'? Yep. Put it on the list. You betcha. Haven't seen it forever. Yeah. I can see that, Jeff. I haven't really seen it in a long time either. I do know that when that movie came out, the whole, like, the parade scene, you know, that was like a big thing back then, man. And people would get up and, like, dance and sing in the movie theater and stuff. And we had, like, a little dollar show here. And my mom took my one brother to see that movie, like, it was a bunch of times, like 20 times or something. And it got to the point where they would stop the movie right before the parade scene. And they would, you know, yell out, or over the, like, the loudspeaker or whatever, they would say, like, if anybody gets up out of their seat, we're stopping the movie and not restarting it. Because they did not want people up dancing and singing and carrying on. Sit there and watch the movie. So, yeah. When school was ending for the year, yeah. But, yeah, they would, like, literally stop the movie. Nobody move. It's like, okay, God. Crazy. Chicken jockey. That's not Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It is, yeah, that, I guess the chicken jockey was kind of like the modern day parade scene for Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I guess. That actually does make sense, Big L. I know, yeah, I'm assuming that's what you're going for. That was just, of course, see, the Ferris Bueller thing, it's just a story. There's no video, you know? So, you could get away with a lot more back then, you know? It's a little different nowadays. But that's all right. That guy needs to, these guys need to be changed to 100%, don't they? Sorry, bud, but 86% is not 100%. And we want full tippers going. I don't want this 85% crap. No. Full tippers only, chat. Full tippers only. Yeah, see, 100%. That's what we love to see. Full tippers only. None of this 85% stuff. I paid for the whole tipper. I want to use the whole tipper. Big Mert, what's going on? How are you? Good morning. What's poppin'? Yeah, if I paid for the whole tipper, I want to use the whole tipper. Just saying. Just throwing it out there, y'all. It is amazing how fast to fill this Scub Mine. Now, this Scub Mine, of course, this is not the X9. This is the S7. And so the grain tank size is definitely noticeable compared to the X9. The header size too, you're really not going to get a bigger... Oh, you cussed out. That looks so much better without that tarp, doesn't it? Yeah,
It
buddy.
got snagged on a tree.
Ah, hey, when that happens. Um, but the header size too, I mean, we're not really going to put a bigger header on this combine. You really couldn't. You maybe like a little bit, but not if you're using auto drive to unload it. That doesn't work very well. Of course, we can adjust the offset of auto drive, but if you don't feel like doing all that, then, well, this works just fine. So eventually we'll upgrade to bigger combines, but you know, that costs money. So use the CR11 maybe eventually. Again, they're expensive. We do have some money right now, but that doesn't mean we can just go out and buy a combine. We do have other needs on the farm, and our next thing that we're going to be purchasing is going to be Field 9. The problem with Field 9 is the sugar beets that it's currently planted in. So that's why we haven't purchased Field 9 yet. So, like the idea of Field 9, but I don't, yeah. I actually don't mind the sugar beets, for the record. But we decided not to do it, so. I don't know that we have enough hauling capability, so. Meat truck. God, does anybody actually buy from those meat trucks that come around? You signed up for a closed beta for Road Kings. Nice. Interesting time cap. You want a field, but it's 4.8 million. That's kind of a lot, yeah. All right. You don't just have that laying around. You bought too many CR.
Expensive.
Yeah, you bought too many CR11s, didn't you? So now you don't have any money. It happens. Definitely happens. All right, now I don't know if Buddy with the double trailers is going to be able. He should. No, he'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be good. The bales, I guess they go to the bale sell point. They don't go to. That's right. There is no base game spinnery on here. Never mind. That's why. Base map spinnery, I should say. We added our own spinnery. Big Al will catch you. Scoot, I think I'm going to turn around at the pinch point here. Harvest off these short rows before going back up north.
Okay.
Just you know, to be different, you know? Well, I'm only 20%. I'm actually surprised I'm not, like, fuller right now. Although this is not as good of a yield here on this part of the field, so. That's probably why. You want to next that? Well, that's why you don't have any money now. Is there a Farm Sim 25 update? Not that I'm aware of. Hasn't been since, what, Plains and Prairie came out? Not that I'm aware of, anyway. There, I mean, I guess there could be, but I've been on here since noon central. It's currently 6:49, so I don't know if one's come out since I loaded the game. You know, it's not gonna kick me out or nothing, so I don't know. I don't know. I was actually hoping that Versatile would move, but he doesn't seem interested in moving, so. All right. There was not a game update for Straw Harvest, though. At least I never got one. Yeah. There was a quote-unquote DLC, but it was not a game update. At least I don't remember one. I have slept since then, so that might be why I don't remember it, but I don't think there was one. Because we had talked about there probably was going to be one, but then I don't think it happened. At least I don't remember it. I don't know if anybody else does remember, but I don't think there was.
Oh, and also that we haven't had a DLC yet.
Only had the straw thing, but
An actual DLC.
yeah, July 8th was the last update. Okay. I was literally going to check their website, see if I could find it. July 8th. There you go. So yeah, there hasn't been an update in a while. Yeah, there you go. 9th, 8th. Either way, that wasn't last week, right? Oh yeah. But it's all good. I'm sure we'll get one when we get the Mercedes DLC.
That's probably when we get our content update.
Yeah. Yeah, I would expect it to be the same day, Sean, as the Benz DLC.
Then we'll get one with the Highland.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely have an update for the fuzzy cows, yeah. The fuzzy cows, we'll definitely have an update for those. They're gonna have to add polygons, you know, or something. I have to do something for them fuzzy cows. Oh goodness. You betcha. Alright. Need to go yonder. Gotta go faster, faster. This field is such an awkward shape too. There's so many fields on this map that are, but it gives it character. So like it's not a bad thing. Yeah, fire, we're getting the Highland cows. So they're kind of fuzzy, you know? Lots of hair. Little full, lots of sap, you know? That's what I mean by fuzzy cows. You betcha. What can I currently plant in our fields? Like literally right now here in October? Barley, grass, oilseed radish, and wheat. That's all we can plant right now. And I don't think we need to plant any of that actually. Maybe. We probably should plant a straw crop somewhere. Just to keep that going. Although I don't know. I'm not too worried about that right now. Because honestly, that amount of TMR will last us for a while. So, buddy, I should probably not run the duels. But it's okay because I like the look of the duel. They just don't work for this very well. I could bump him over just a hair too. It's fine. I get bullied once. It's not a big deal. Just a little bit of bullying. No big deal. The only reason we have to run like we're running is, of course, we can't put green beans in an auger wagon, so. You betcha. You're asking what crops are in the game, like in general? At what point is it a good idea to stay awake? Fired? How late do you have to work tonight? In the game in general, there's barley, canola, carrots, corn, cotton, grapes, ew. Grass, green beans, long grain rice, oat, oilseed radish, ew. Olives, ew. Parsnips, peas. Thanks for the follow. Poplars, potatoes, red beets, rice, regular rice, not, there's 2 rices. Sorghum, soybeans, spinach, sugar beet, sugar cane, sunflower, and wheat. And there's stuff in greenhouses you can grow as well. Thanks for the follows. Welcome in. What is poppin'? How are y'all doing? What's going on? Oh, man. So there you go. That's all the crop. Plus there's like mushrooms and lettuce and stuff in the greenhouses too.
Garlic, peppers, chilies.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff, yeah. All kinds of stuff. Oh, you've been sleeping most of the day today away, Fire. You have to be at work at 5:30. I got you. Nope, there's sugar beets and red beets. There's 2 different beets, yeah. I haven't tested sugar cane in 25, but you know, in 22 it was infinite how many times it would grow. That was in 22. I haven't tested it. It does regrow in 25, but I don't know how many times. I think it'll grow infinitely. To be honest. But that's just my guess on it.
It's not like they'd fix anything or anything.
Right? Scoot, that cotton contract is just getting like 85 ways awkward out there.
I think the issue is they're trying to drive around bales.
Oh. That could be. And then they're like jumping to the next pass or something.
Possibly.
It's weird. Either way, it's gonna need some help eventually, I think. But that's okay. It's why does Dad have the trailer on right now? What are we doing tomorrow that I don't know about, chat?
Cutting grass.
He doesn't have a lawnmower, he has a trailer. What did he what am I being told I'm doing tomorrow? That's the real question here. I'll let y'all know Thursday, but I don't know. We haven't talked about anything, like doing any, like, I don't know, anything. Probably something to do with my brother, because then he just doesn't tell me. A lot of times, to be honest. Alright, so chat, this will be the last pass we make, because, well, it's 7 o'clock, and I was supposed to leave stream an hour ago, so. Last pass. You betcha. You betcha, you betcha. Picking up Tony's air conditioned side by side. It's a little early, but sure, why not? Maybe Tony bought something at an auction or something. You never know. Never know. I just don't remember Pop saying anything that... I don't know. We'll have to find out. Hopefully it's like a little bit of a drive because, you know, it's supposed to be kind of warm yet tomorrow. So hopefully we can just like ride around the AC, you know? I'd be okay with that. To be completely honest. But we'll have to wait and see. I don't know what his plan is for tomorrow. You never know. That or we have to do something for where first time works. Because I know they've been having some truck issues and like they bought a used truck. Okay, where first time works, right? They bought a used truck. And like a week after they had this thing on the road, blew up the engine. So, and then when the mechanic was like replacing the engine, he's like, yeah, somebody's already had this engine out of this truck. You could just like tell apparently. So, yeah. And then the same driver went to one of their other locations and borrowed their truck and blew up that motor too. So, I don't know why they haven't fired the kid yet, but yeah. Not sure. Feels so nice to be able to plow. Oh, like plow fields together, Big Mert? Yeah. Yeah, it is nice to be able to plow fields together without having to spend so much money, right? It is very nice, actually. Yeah. You betcha. All right, so I don't know how many green beans that was, but we're, I don't know, about half done or so with the field. That's not bad. For like bonus harvest, I'm here for it. Definitely here for it. So we're going to shut it down, boys. It's time to go make some dinner. And, probably there'll be some progress before Thursday. Let's just be honest, right? Yeah, there'll be progress before Thursday. So, I'm out. Trent, Scoot, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night.
Bye.
Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.